Welcome everybody, it is Retro Yuki as Shady the Hedgehog today. Welcome to the second world tour of the Team Moonlight house. Now, as you can see, I'm going to show you guys what's new, what's coming up, and a preview of episode 12 and a half of the Wolf Ventures because it's going to take place here, and a preview of what is another world I'm thinking of building. But first, let's talk about some new stuff. Obviously, we have some pens, and these you can draw your stuff and stuff like that. But that's exactly what's not new though. Everybody has this. Here, we have no table, but that's not new. That is new in a way, but that's not the important part today. What is new is this. Now, we can actually have lights and mirrors. And as you can see here, on the left, we have a phone. That is a free asset from the asset store. And you can have mirrors. And I have HD mirror over here. And an LQ mirror over here. Just have to click it again to activate it. And it's on this phone. But you may have noticed this red button. This allows you to turn on the lights in the living room. And as you can see, the lights are now on. And if I click it again, you can turn it off. Not bad. But the additions to this house is lies behind this door. This is the hallway. And as you can also see on the left, we can now turn on the hallway lights. Same method. Click on this box. And we have two rooms already on the board. The one on the left is for Francis the Wolf, and the right, obviously, is for his sister, Luna the Wolf. We're going to take a look on the right first. For a few reasons. One, Luna the Wolf is going to be the main play for episode 12 and a half of the Wolf Ventures. And second, she has her own lights. And as you can see, I redesigned some parts of this from episode 1 from my initial thinking point. As you can see, you can turn on the lights. Hers is pink, obviously. And as you can see, she has a picture frame of herself and her brother. And she has a light and a dresser. She also has a mirror right here. HD LQ. It's supposed to say HQ and LQ, but I made it HD instead. Now keep in mind, I am allowing you to sit on the bed, but I'm going to fix this first before I sit on it. Lead me to the roof. Then a picture of herself on the wall and a table. But here's the deal. I'm actually going to add character bathrooms. But that's for another time. Over here, we have Francis the Wolf's room. Now, obviously, the light color is different. There's a cyan color light here. He loves that color for some reason. I should have made it green because in real life, I like the color green. But anyway, turn on and off his lights here using this button. And there's a mirror for him too. I do have to change the size of this thingy before final build. Or first build, I should say. As you can see, the mirror needs to be adjusted, but I think that's okay for now. Especially in testing mode. So that's the hallway and the two character rooms. Obviously, he also has a picture with his sister. And a light, of course. Some other things, the light UI is this, and then the UI is here. I am thinking of putting this inside of the phone so it's easier to turn on the light. I might move the mirror, and actually I have to anyway for a few reasons. I'm going to explain in our little preview section. But as you can see, I decided to remove the three pictures here, the of them individually, and you may have noticed that Francis the Hedgehog is way on the left on this photo frame of Team Moonlight with the three of them. How come Francis the Hedgehog does not have his room yet? Because he is not here yet. That's the thing. One of my things I'm going to say now is going to be true. I am not going to build a third room just because I have that character has to be in VR chat before I can say anything. Before I give him a room. If he's not in VR chat yet, I cannot give him a room. That's the rule. However, there is going to be another room that I'm going to put in anyway, and that is going to be called the portal room. So any worlds I built here in VR chat, you can access at any time. Just be very careful if you do plan to try an open lobby in here. Don't go in there accidentally, because you might accidentally end up in my one of my other worlds I'm developing. But speaking of previews and stuff, this is where episodes 12 and a half and 13 will take place for the Wolf Ventures. Here's why. Luna the Wolf is going to be by herself, so I'm going to be solo for episode 12 and a half. That episode is a bridge to episode 13. So what exactly is episode 12 and a half then? Episode 12 was where Kyle and Gia saw Francis in the hospital, right? So, and actually I was actually watching it. So remember what Francis the Wolf said at the end, near the end. He said his emerald was in his house in the hills over Los Angeles. That line. He said that line. Now, technically speaking, if we take a look inside of VR chat, there is actually a world called the hills over Los Angeles. As we can see here, it should be here. Hills over Los Angeles. This is what I'm talking about. Neighborhood in the LA hills. Now, when I said the hills over Los Angeles, in that particular episode as Francis the Wolf, this is actually the world I'm talking about. The actual world made by Benny A. Getz. However, after further thinking about this particular world, I like the world and all, and I'm not going to I love the world and all, but this Wolf Venture thing, I wanted to try to make a different something different. So all the worlds we have been visiting in the Wolf Ventures have been already made. Okay? What do I mean by that? So all the worlds you have seen, Apatos, from the Apatos world to the mall to the factory where we saw Surge, all those are already created by somebody. Okay? What I'm thinking of starting to do now that I'm starting VR chat world creation and Retroyuki Creations as a channel and as a section of Retroyuki Productions, I'm starting to think about making worlds specifically for the Wolf Venture series. But don't expect me to build like 100 worlds for every episode. That's not how this works. It's just for this particular instance that we're gonna have a world for the Wolf Venture series because I'm learning how to make worlds. And I already started with Luna the Wolf. Now, when is episode 12 and a half? Within the next few days, because it is solo, I'm by myself. I don't need to like bring anybody else. However, I do plan to give Kyle and Gia a tour at some point. But here's why. 12 and a half is a bridge. 13 is where Luna the Wolf meets Kyle and Gia for the first time. When 12 and a half, Luna is going to learn about Kyle and Gia through the use of episode 12. Then what she's gonna do is she's gonna vow for revenge. Luna is gonna vow for revenge on Crimson Rose. I'm not gonna tell you what her exact words is because I'm going to talk about it. I'm not gonna talk about it because I want to be a surprise. And then 13 is where Luna meets Kyle and Gia for the first time officially. Like they will be in this particular world, and I'm gonna like show them around. Like not only a tour, but also the actual story. The meeting of those two. And then Francis Chaos Emerald will be somewhere in his room. I won't tell you exactly where yet because I have some plans for like Unity learning something about animations. That's all I can give away. Actually, I can give you a little preview now because it's time for our preview segment. So, go back to Unity for a little preview of what's coming up. As you can see on the board, this is Unity, and you may have noticed that I have a world like a word cars. So a little world here. Might be wondering what is this for? So what I'm thinking of doing here is we're presenting a world where visitors would start either here or here around this particular section. They would walk up to the house, and a little preview, little sidebar. I'm gonna be presenting like a door, an animated door, where you press a button or it's automatic, where a player, let's say, if you press a button, the door opens in a way. Or automatic door at a certain point at an angle, a player can come here to this grass section. The door opens as the player goes into the house. So there are going to be some adjustments. For example, I showed you the mirrors, right? So instead of the mirrors being here, I might change it to here, and the pens might actually go to a drawer, quotation mark drawer. Or you can select a pen from the drawer, and the mirror can be actually on this wall. So that's some preview of what's coming up. Also, in addition to that, there's going to be an outdoor area, like a backyard. Somewhere around here will be a backyard. And some inspiration for this Team Moonlight house actually has something to do with my actual house. No cap. Except my room is straight, in the straight zone, not on the right. So the backyard in my real life house is actually not to the right, it's straight. So technically speaking, if we look at this hallway, my room IRL is actually where this block is. So, with that said, the backyard is going to be this particular section. This outside thing I'm presenting here is a road that is going to who knows where. But this is actually like the driveway. The only difference is the driveway is actually here, the backyard is over there, and instead of just a house entrance, we actually have stairs leading to the house. Which reminds me of another world idea I have. That's right. What I have been describing for the last 2.5 minutes is my real life house. Although, don't expect me to replicate absolutely everything. I just want to replicate the layout. Because actually, my real life house has 2 living rooms, 1 hallway that actually looks like this, but different tile. My room will be here. The backyard will be here. But on the left is not. I don't actually have a brother or sister. So on the left will be actually my dad's office, which is not going to be replicated. On the right will be my parents' room, which is also not going to be replicated. Instead, I'm going to actually have these 2 same characters in the layout. So I'm thinking about it very hard. Okay, we'll see if I'm up to the challenge. So that is the layout, the tour, and a preview of what's coming up. I hope you guys enjoyed. And speaking of time lapses, please enjoy this time lapse of how we got here. And take a listen to some of the music at the same time. That is JD the Hedgehog. We'll see you on the next VR Chat World Tour for Team Moonlight. Hopefully enjoy and enjoy the time lapse. Peace out, y'all.
arrows, I am the darkest of days. I'm the last one that's standing, don't try to stand in my way, cause I've been up against better, just take a look at my face. Cause if you're messing with me, I am a dangerous weapon. I am the sharpest of blades, I'll cut you down in a second. Cause I was born in this pain, it only hurts if you let it. So if you think you can take me, then you should go and forget it. And after all this time, you're back for more. I won't stop until they know my name, so I'll take what's mine and start this war. I'm coming at you like a tidal wave, when everything you know has come and gone. Your lowest
you're lucky.